evening, everybody. We are back with another night of YESCAR 3D. We've got our typical Daytona for the start of this thing, and obviously we're going to flip-flop back and forth between here and Talladega. If you want to get in, don't forget the password is on the screen. That'll get you into the race. We've got the Discord link down below. If you want to stick around afterward and join that, that'd be super helpful. Excuse me. If things don't sound right, don't look right, don't look normal, I apologize. I literally just got done rebuilding this computer yesterday. Like last night at about 1 o'clock this morning, we got everything finished up. Still doing some tweaking, things of that nature, so we're going to get better from here, as I noticed that my sound is way too loud, and the cars are over the top of me. I got Dennis up here in the booth again with me tonight, as per usual. Dennis, what do you think about tonight?
Oh, it's just a good old Friday night.
That's kind of what I was thinking. You know, I might get into a couple of them blue cans that I got in my mini fridge back there. There might be a thing here in a little bit. But no, you got plenty of time to try to get in. I think you got about what, 7-8 minutes, if I remember correctly.
6 minutes left.
There we go. Yeah, no, hopefully we see some good racing like we did last week. Last week was pretty good. Joe Sullivan almost, winds up taking home some of Keith's money last week. We'll see if he can possibly do it again. Seen a lot of stuff already in practice as Joe Sullivan smacks the wall. He's not helping his qualifying efforts any. Come on, Joe, get with the program. I know you're watching. I should actually, while I'm thinking about it, get the points up because we've got points to look at as well. Let me
get halfway through the month.
Yep, we are halfway through the month. I'm going to get those open, so I've got some info for you guys. Oh, God, Gary's here. Big Duke sits on top of the points with 1,410. Josh Delilah sitting second. He is how many points behind? About 79 points behind your leader. Remember, these can sway considerably with 0x races, with all sorts of things, quite honestly. You could be a lot of
points on the table.
Yeah, there's a ton of points on the table. So, and if I remember correctly, I think they do, it's either iRacing cash payout or something of that nature. I got to get some answers from Duke on that just to get some better answers. But they reset at the start of every month. And, we get going again after, it's either a month or it's a quarter. I can't remember which. But, like I said, if you want to get in, now's the time to do so. The password's on your screen. And then, like I said, the only thing that they ask is that you join the Discord afterward. So the exciting news, though, we did pick up the YESCAR Truck League for Thursday nights. And we're working on something else, too. So we'll have all your YESCAR stuff on the channel in some way, shape, or form. What's going on, Ethan, Ed, and we got Corn, too.
It's corn.
It's a big lump of knobs, and it has the juice.
Got the juice.
I will say everything's looking pretty solid on screen. I'm really liking the way that the graphics are looking. I should actually take a peek at wherever that went to. There we go. Where did my browser go? This is very confusing. Yeah, the stream actually looks pretty good. So, pretty happy with everything so far. But, anybody out there do any Talladega racing so far this week? I haven't gotten much in. I figure it's probably...
any.
I was going to say, I figure it's probably been a crap. I got one in, and I gained 1 iRating. So, I gotta give it another shot. Maybe I'll do a truck race tonight or something before I go to bed, but I've not been fairly lucky. Oh, we got Special Phil Connor out there.
Dude, hang on, these guys have drafted pretty well. He should have a decent lap here.
I was gonna say he's just kind of hanging full throttle. Phil to second place. Oh, I always forget about Jeremy Boz. I'm pretty sure he's the youngest guy in here, and he has probably the most upbeat attitude every time we start a race.
He's just in here for fun.
If I had to guess, he's like somewhere from like 10 to 15, somewhere in that age range, but man, he's all about it. I love it.
He's here every week.
I have to find out how many minutes we got left.
1.
Okay, we'll do it in between the next 2 races then. I have to make sure that we grab.
Ethan is flipping.
Holy shit! Somebody want to go check on him? I don't know if he let go of the wheel or. Diggs, we are going into the first race of the night, so you're here early enough. We got to grab Joseph Went, and I think we're gonna grab him in between races here. Yeah, he has a thought for us for the day. Pretty intriguing one, so we'll let him do that.
So for everyone watching this for the first time, YESCAR 3D open qualifying. So you get an incident, you get an X, your lap does not count. Every 5X that you accumulate over qualifying is a 10-point penalty.
The whole goal is to have 0X by the end of qualifying, so
then once we get in race, 3-lap shootout, 6X DQ.
Yep. Jamie, you did jump in just in time to see Ethan Mosby take flight. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's Marcus Smalden doing the old drift. All right. I gotta say, these guys got to be getting to the end of qualifying, and I'm pretty sure, and I saw Cale Spicer.
There is.
I thought his daddy didn't let him take the Monte Carlo to super speedways. I thought that's what he told me. Oh, he must have snuck out of the house with it. He's going to be real mad at the end of this race then.
Hey, it's got to come home clean so we can park it in the garage and put that hair over the ignition again.
Yeah. Is that like filling your dad's whiskey bottles with Coke so he thinks it's whiskey still? All right, qualifying is over. We're gonna get our starting grid up for tonight's race. Race 1, we got Joe Sullivan starting it off, 42.302. Phil Connor going to start on the outside of the front row. Jim Graleski's going to start 3rd. Joseph Went 4th. Andrew Winans 5th. Jeremy Boz is 6th. Josh Cruz 7th. Ethan Mosby's 8th. Ryan Coven is 9th. Paul Lawson 10th. Randy Wood is 11th. Ed Lee is 12th. And Marcus Smalden starting 13th. Big Duke 14th. Cale Spicer's 15th. Dennis is up here with me. Connor Walbeck going to start 16th. Travis Trussell going to start 17th. Josh Delilah's 18th. Gary Freeman's 19th. Josh Laughlin is 20th. Riley Ramiro 21st. And that is the end of our qualifying grid. So on that note, Dennis, Obviously we don't have cautions. We don't have wrecks. Who you got for a winner for tonight? At least for the first one.
Being Daytona, not a lot of passing. I think it's going to come within those first 2 rows. I'm going to give it to Joe.
I think a Special Phil might pull it off. He's just crazy enough.
He's got a good chance.
He's just crazy enough. So, get old Big Duke in the chat. Good luck to you, sir. You're going to need it. Starting 14th there. I think you done dug yourself a hole, man. Well, I was hoping that I was going to have the new intro done for this week, but with my computer rebuild and everything, that kind of took a little bit of a backseat, and now I've got to redo it because my dumbass forgot to make a backup of it. So yeah, hopefully we'll have that done here in a few days as I get to start it all over again. Reminder to those just tuning in, this is a double Dutch style restart. Joe Sullivan can start all the way down on the yellow to anywhere up by the wall and anything in between. And it's on his go when we go green. And this thing's gonna kick off. So, first one of the night though, we've got 22 drivers in this thing. I think it's gonna get real interesting real fast.
Really good turnout for the first race.
Yeah.
And normally we see these build in numbers as the night goes on. Hopefully we can get up to that 30 car count.
That would be sweet. So if any of my guys are watching, jump in one of these. Just have some fun. Get away from Talladega. Come do this. It's worth the 15 minutes. Trust me, you'll have a gas. I cannot say enough fun things about it because me and Dennis have run with these guys and we've both had a great time, even when we got wrecked.
Yeah, it's 3-lap shootout, 6 extra DQ'd, so it promotes the clean racing. So, come in, have some fun, race hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like we said before, these guys keep points. They do monthly points, so
they
at
make
the first of the month they'll reset and.
They do make it a hell of a lot of fun, I'll say that. Oh, my digger pit my digger pit cam is a little on the wonky side. We'll have to fix that at some point, but Joe Sullivan brings him to the green. We're off. Any picks on
that inside lane?
Any picks on the first frequent flyer of the night?
Ooh. That could be anybody.
Yeah, I hear you. Special Phil trying to hang on by himself on the top lane. We got Sullivan and Grleski in first and second. Phil's going to have a better drive off as Josh Cruz tries to follow him off of turn number 2 here.
We have learned that middle lane is the dominant lane here, being short run.
Yeah. Phil may take him a lap to get some momentum going, but coming to 2 laps to go, still anybody's race here. I mean, we've seen some hellacious crashes for 3rd and 4th, and guys still able to come back from it as Special Phil takes the lead. Jeremy Boz goes airborne. There's your airplane of the night so far. My God, Gary got pummeled.
Ooh, Phil's loose in front of the field.
Oh my God, it's the entire field.
And Cale Spicer squeezes through that to the lead.
Through. It's still anybody's race, though, because Cale had to check up enough, and he's got no drafting help. Connor Wolbeck now comes through with Travis Trussell. I think if these guys can get together, line up, and go after Cale, or they might just run him down fast enough as it is.
Coming to the white this time. Big Duke's in the hunt right here, too. He's going to go with Connor.
Yeah, and we thought he was crazy starting 14th. Oh, wall back to the outside. Cale down to the bottom. Big Duke's going to follow. As
2 by 2 off with 4, or off of 2.
We got a slow car down low. This could play into it. Wolbeck leads as we go down into 3, but that's going to open the corner up for Kale. It's going to be a drag race off of turn number 4. Does Kale hold on to it? Big Duke right there behind Connor. It's going to be close.
He
Big
ducks
Duke
it all
to
the way
the
down.
bottom. And Big Duke with a win. That was a move. Wow. We got to come back and look at that one. I'm gonna change angles for this. You know, we can see Big Duke on the high lane. They're drag racing off of turn 4. Wolbeck's got the run, but then Big Duke just, I mean, the man just hooks it right or left. I mean, he just never lost speed. We'll come back and grab that from the blimp there in just a second, Corn, but holy shit. I mean, he mailed it. He never even went below the yellow. Never even went below the yellow. We'll come off the blimp for this. We're gonna watch Big Duke. We'll watch it at speed. I mean, he just hooks it.
He just says turn left now.
Yeah. How much signal do I need before I change lanes? None? Okay, I go now. Oh man. Oh, that was pretty good. I do want to come back real quick. I want to look at that giant field killer with Phil. We'll go blimp on that one too. Phil just got the apron and it just, I mean, you see Kale sneaks through. Big Duke. Okay, now it makes his win even that much more impressive. Because when you watch this shit, we're gonna go off the roll bar. I mean, we'll go slow motion. There's cars in the goddamn catch fence. And he barely, I mean, he gets front end damage. Obviously, there's no damage in these races, so it repairs itself. But oh my God. How? I mean, the wheels falling off this thing. We can see it repairing itself as it goes. Just wow. So we'll get results up. And for some reason, my results are still broken. But Big Duke coming home with a win. Connor Wolbeck second. Kale Spicer third. So good first race so far. We'll see if we can keep it going. Next session should be up, guys. So you're going to want to jump in. We'll get into the next session here.
Speaking of winners, Big Duke has joined us.
Oh, we've got the man himself with the move.
Gentlemen, you noticed I joined. I was wondering if you noticed.
The move.
I was waiting for him to finish his thoughts.
The move of the century. My God.
Oh man, it was wide open, bro. It was just like the finish the other night. When I had a good run out of 4, I was afraid I was about to fence it in 3 and 4, but it didn't. It kind of stuck where it was at, and I peeled down out of 4, and they kind of got to dooring each other, and I had such momentum that I was like, "Oh, this is game over."
Yeah, I was actually kind of shocked at how hard you cut it left, and the speed kept going.
Oh yeah, dude, I had all kinds of momentum.
I was amazed, and then I don't know if Kale just didn't see it coming. But he didn't even try to throw the block on it. I figured he'd at least try that.
Him and Connor him and Connor kind of got a little door action there. Right before I made the move, I thought they'd kind of got into a little door action and killed both their momentum. And there's no way he could have made enough of a reaction time enough to even block it. I don't think.
Yeah, I have to go back and look at it. I didn't think they made but much of contact, if any. So I was kind of shocked that that they weren't doing something, you know. But I don't know. It wound up, like I said, it wound up working out. And if you go watch you out of turn number 2 there when that gigungous wreck happens,
Oh, dude, I ghosted through some people. It was crazy.
It actually took your front end and your wheel off. Like we looked at it in the replay and it was gone, and then obviously, you know, it heals itself. But the fact that everybody else had to slow down, you were able to stay right with them.
Yeah, it was amazing. I just kept my foot in and kept digging, man. That's all you got to do in this deal.
That's all you can do.
Yep. That's exactly right.
Do you want me to join this as a racer again? So
yeah, that'd be great. I'll go ahead and we got some of those auto clickers too, but we can never have too many.
Yeah.
Well, with mine, I don't even have to click it. My software just automatically runs. So.
No, yeah. So I think we got some in here too, but it also bit us in the butt the other night as well. So.
Oops.
Gotcha.
Where it didn't clear one of them. So the more the merrier. If you don't mind, I'll go ahead and make you. There you go. I'll make you an admin, and not a problem. Thank you.
Anything
Boys,
I can do
great call
guys,
as always. Thank you very much. Looking forward to putting on maybe some more shows here as the night progresses.
I like it. Let's see if you can go get another one, buddy.
Thanks, Phil. Y'all have a great night.
You too, bud.
You too.
Yep.
Alrighty. Well, that's your first round winner. We're gonna grab Mr. Went here. I'm gonna pull him up and get his thought of the night. Joseph, you got us? I think he's there.
Maybe.
Joe, you got us?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Well, you have a thought for the night. I figured I'd pull you up and you know we could get your thought of the night and see where everybody goes on that one.
Yes, I did come up with the thought of the night. And also, I got to tell you something later after this thought of the night that I think you're going to find interesting of what the national holiday is today.
Oh boy.
But the question is for tonight for the chat. What fictional character, and it could be from any movie, TV show, book, video game, etc., you name it, would you want to be best friends with?
That's a tough one. I don't know. I honestly don't know. God, I got so many movies that I actually like. Shit. I don't even know how to answer this one.
Which fictional character would I want to be my best friend?
Yes,
what fictional character?
Anybody, yeah.
Oh,
Man.
that's easy for me.
Who?
Who created the Great Lakes?
You're gonna go with Paul Bunyan?
I'm gonna go Paul Bunyan. Man can chop
Jesus.
down trees. He can chop down forests in a single turn of an axe.
You are a Michigander. Good God. Man, if I had to pick one, I'm going like Bo or Luke Duke on this one, just because I want to drive the car.
I mean, hey, that's a good one, better than mine. Mine, I would have to either choose Kenny McCormick from South Park or Stewie Griffin from Family Guy.
Those are pretty funny though. I've got a Lightning McQueen in here. I got the Blues Brothers, Vegeta. Phil Connor says Terminator. So I mean,
Terminator would be a good one.
Solid picks. So yeah, that's a very interesting one. So what is our holiday today? Since you also have this.
So I saw earlier you were doing some stuff with your PC, and sure enough, for a national holiday today, there's two in mind. First one is National Clean Up Your Virtual Desktop Day.
Did that.
Yep. And then the next one, got to give a shout out to Anthony Alfredo. Today is also National Pasta Day.
Well, there we go. I think I can get behind that one more than what I was doing on my computer. I mean, it literally did a complete reformat and new parts, and I'm still sorting shit out. So, but yeah, no, I still think I could have a different answer for the fictional character one, depending on the day of the week. So,
I mean, hey, I think of random stuff. I have like over 200 topic questions written down somewhere. So if I find those, I'll keep you busy.
I was gonna say you give me some good ones. We'll make sure we could do even a couple in between every race. You know, we could make this interesting.
I mean, hey, I don't mind. If you're good with it, I'll definitely do it.
We're always looking for things to kind of fill the void in between races. So I'm game.
Hey, I'm game too. Let's do it.
So the big question I think that's on everybody's mind, though, are you going to wind up in the fence again like the last race?
So I'm hoping not to, because I missed last Saturday and it really hurt me in the points. So tonight is really like try to gain as much max points as I can. Especially with, you know, it ends on Halloween, and I think a lot of people are going to miss Halloween, but me, it all depends on how I feel that day, because I'm going to be getting a major surgery that day. So hopefully I can gain some ground back.
Yeah, hopefully you're able to at least make that night too. So, but all right, well, we'll let you go for now. If I see you in the catch fence again, we'll pull you up here, get your thoughts from the infield care center, and make sure you're doing okay. And you know, but try and keep it on 4 wheels this time. You know.
Yeah, and if I do end up in the fence, I'll make sure I have another question for you.
That works too. All right, buddy.
All right, thank you, man.
Good luck on this one.
Thank you.
Yep. All right. Well, that was Joseph Wendt. Thoughts from an iRacer. We might have something there. We might have something there. Don't forget, guys, you can also go over and check out Big Duke over on TikTok. He'll have his in-card stuff. Always a good watch. Even when he's not running this, I mean, he's usually pretty comical. He's also working on getting out to Pomona for the NHRA finals, and he's auctioning off a chance to win a signed hat by each of the 5 champions, like what he wears on stream. All those proceeds are going to getting him out there, and he's going to do some reporting from the drag strip itself, and NHRA's got him out there as a special guest, but he's got to pay his own way getting out there. So any little bit helps. I think it's for every $5 gets you an entry. So go check that out too. Dennis, about how much time we got left?
40 seconds.
Oh, there we go. Well, I'm going to grab me a refill on my Coke here, and then we'll get ready to call this thing. Ugh. There we go. Now we're comfortable. I got to refill my Coke Zero. We're good to go. I will say, I do think that the upgrades have helped some frame rate stuff a little bit.
I wouldn't doubt it.
So, what's up, Keith? I actually need to get with you after this stream is over, sir, if you're going to be around the Discord. Who else? Do we get anybody in here that wasn't in the last one? We got about the same amount of guys, it looks like. Just looking through the list. Gary's back in here. Special Phil as well. Ethan Mosby on screen right now. Also, if nobody noticed, the thumbnail for tonight was Keith getting absolutely demolished in a Talladega race from last week. I usually like to pick some good wreck photos for these, so. Duke, I think you can do it, man. Where are we starting at this time? I'm looking through the list here. Well, he's starting 7th this time, so Big Duke might have a better shot at it this time. Hopefully he doesn't wind up in the wrecks. All right, we got the grid. Travis Tressel puts it on the pole with a 44.067. Connor Wolbeck to his outside, so a much better start for Connor this time. Josh Cruz up front again as well, starting P3. Keith Powell starting outside P4. Ryan Coven is 5th. Cale Spicer 6th. Big Duke 7th. Josh Laughlin is 8th. Randy Wood 9th. Andrew Winans is 10th. Gary Freeman starting 11th. Ed Lee is 12th. And then we've got Ethan Mosby starting 13th. Justin Rice is 14th. Joe Sullivan's 15th. Jeremy Boz is 16th. Jim Gerleski 17th. James Matzler is 18th. Special Phil Connor starting 19th. Paul Lawson is 20th. Dennis is up here with me. Josh Delisle is going to start 21st. Joseph Wint is going to start 22nd. Poncho McDowell is going to start 24th, and I do believe that is an alias. Also, you know, Big Duke is coming in hot with those one-liners like he did a week ago of things we can't say on broadcast. Dennis, who you got for this one? We thought it was going to come from the front last race. I don't think that's the case here.
Well, with Talladega being wider, you have, I would say you have a better chance at going to the front, but we also seen how Daytona went and someone in the back ended up in the front. So, I wouldn't put it past behind Joe Sullivan starting 15th to work his way up. I do think with Cale starting up front, it's going to be hard to beat him.
I think you're right. I think it's a lot tougher. Corn's calling for Duke Part 2. Yo, I'm surprised he hasn't put a photo of John Wayne on that car at this point. I know he did an Edmund Fitzgerald car. Because I seen it. I seen it in a clip.
I gotta do that car now.
He did a truck, a NASCAR truck. Diggs says he's got Spicer for this one. Keith showing us some love in the chat. Appreciate you, Keith. He says we do such a great job. I aim to please. Like we try to do as good as we can. And we might have something else coming down the pipe, and I might not actually be broadcasting on my own channel for once, which is going to be weird.
What?
No way.
No way.
All right. So again, guys, double Dutch restart. That's going to put Travis Trussell up front. So he can start anywhere between the yellow line and the wall.
Yep. You can start high, middle, low. Just has to start on green.
I'm listening to Gary Freeman talk dribble. And he's making fun of me as a broadcaster as I'm too slow. My wife's apparently too fast, which brings me to a great point. Robin's got a truck race that's going to happen here at Talladega at the end of the month, for benefiting the Susan G. Komen Foundation. If anybody's interested, hit me up. I'll get you the info, get you into the Discord. $20 sign up, cash payout to the winner, or first, second, third, and best paint scheme. And we're going to try and raise $1,000 for Susan G. Komen here in a couple of weeks. So pace car's off. Trussell's going to start the arduous task of getting to the other end of the tri-oval. Wow, that threw the green early. Interesting. But down into turn number 1
wide
we go.
in the back already.
Holy cow! Who is that back there? That's Joe Sullivan. Oh God, he's in the middle 4 wide. Back down to 3. Trussell leads off the corner. Connor Wolbeck, Josh Cruz. Josh, a moon car guy. This fits right into his wheelhouse. Chaos reigns supreme. Wolbeck to the lead.
They're 3 wide in the middle of the pack.
Yeah. Gary's going to wind up in a not so great spot back there in a minute as Wolbeck's going to lead through the tri-oval.
Keel's looking 3. Nope, that's Big Duke.
Big Duke shoving Keith out of the way. He says, I want to make some money tonight. Connor Wolbeck leads, and Josh Cruz drops it to the bottom and takes the lead over. Man, it's a dogfight in this one. Joe Sullivan 3 wide in the middle. Oh,
3 wide
they're
up front.
four.
There
There
goes
goes
Big
Duke.
That's a big one.
Kale's involved. It's going to be, I think, about a 3-car race at this point. Nope, Kale made it through.
Kale and Jim are linked up. Can they run down the top 3?
It's going to be interesting. If Josh makes the wrong move, if he's too close on entry, it could let those guys close up. But right now, it's a three-way battle between Trestle, Cruz, and Walbeck for the win.
Still single file going down the backstretch. This isn't what Kale wants to see.
Walbeck's going to try and curve it down like Big Duke did the other night. This gives him a chance to open it up, get the draft off these guys, see if he can't pull to the outside here in a second. Either that or stuff it underneath Josh Cruz, but I'm almost thinking that outside line. Cruz goes to the bottom.
Drift up.
Walbeck
Connor
gets
tries
into him.
going lower.
Who's going to win this thing? Dennis, can you confirm Cruz with the win?
I got Cruz.
Wow. It was almost a tie between him and Trussell, is what I've got.
I got it.
Walbeck third?
Yep, I got Cruz, Trussell, then Walbeck.
Okay.
And that was a photo finish across the line as those guys were spinning.
Yeah, we're going to go back first and look at the giant kaboom heard around the world. That's the green flag. I'm looking for everything in here. Sorry, guys. Sometimes takes a minute. There we go. We're going to roll this back and blimp this. And then we're going to look at Big Duke. Where do you wind up at? There he is. And go from the blimp. They're 3 wide. Oh, no. Big Duke shoved it in and made it a 4 wide. And that's what starts it all. Joe Sullivan in it.
Yeah,
Gary was in it.
I don't think Big Duke knew he had 2 cars underneath him. Then he tried sticking his nose under Connor as well. And
yeah, that's the way she goes. So that's that wreck. And then we're going to take a look at the checkered flag there. We'll look at Josh Cruz. I mean, this was, Connor did exactly what Big Duke did the week before going down into 3. And I think he had enough space, but when Cruz dipped to the bottom, I don't think he was ready for it because he started to make his look to the outside. And you're going to see Cruz just hit the apron. And unfortunately, the car doesn't really stick. And I know what Connor was thinking. If I hit him just right, it's going to send him, but it didn't work out.
I don't even think Connor was trying to make contact with him. I thought he was thinking if I can go low enough and get around him as these two are in their door, he can do what Big Duke did and fly right by him.
Quite possibly.
Just wasn't quite low enough.
I really got to fix these results. This is really chapping my butt on this one. But yeah, Cruz, Trestle, Walbeck, your top 3. Kale comes home with a 4th. Graleski's a 5th. Other notables, Keith sitting in 9th. Duke finishing 15th. A lot of guys out after that one. So next race should be starting, guys. So if you want to make your way over to that server, we're going to head over ourselves. We'll get that saved. Get this up. And we'll head on into this one. Again, passwords on screen if you want to get joined in for a race and have some fun. And if I can type tonight, good Lord.
I know you could type in general.
Someday. It's been a long week. Yeah, Connor just confirmed that's what he was trying to do is get Josh in the door and get him to shoot up and out of the way.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's up to your right front decide to climb him instead of push him.
Well, it almost seemed like they fused together. Like one of them had like a weird internet whatever. So, and that could have been the case there too. So, but, all right. Well, let's see if we can't grab the points here real quick. See if that's been updated. So through 18, Big Duke up 184 right now over Keith Powell. So Big Duke continues to lead. Jeremy Boz is up 2 positions. So that helps out a little bit. He's going to, get closer, but he's got to, some of these guys need clean races with a good finish. We'll go ahead and get this out of the way. We'll get our logos, our track map. We'll get this and the best lap time. No, I mean, I think we've had some great racing through two races so far. As a lot of these guys are coming out of pit road trying to get a good run for their qualifying here.
Yeah, great finishes so far for both races.
Yeah, I mean, everybody, you could say, okay, well, they've been a wreck here, a wreck there. But, I mean, these guys are battling for every inch, right?
These tracks are always a battle of inches. Like,
pretty much.
They're massive. You think 2.5 miles, you're not going to be counting feet and inches, but it always comes down to it.
Yep.
Ooh, big wreck. There's death in 1 and 2.
Golly, Ed Lee is just flipping. And he keeps getting nailed. My God.
I can't count how many cars actually caught air in that wreck alone.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of with you. Diggs, I just saw the video that you sent me. Yeah, I've seen that scene more than twice. All right. All right. Well, we got a couple of minutes here. I'm going to step away for just a second, use the restroom, and then we'll get ready to call the rest of this race. So, Dennis, the mic is yours for a minute.
Alrighty. Got about 5 minutes. As of right now, we only got a couple people that have been able to put a time down. As I say, that Travis Trussell jumps to the top of the board with a 43.171. Hopefully we'll start seeing more people get some times in here. That's the thing with this open qualifying. You gotta find a buddy. You gotta time out your runs to get a decent pack in front of you to get the run up to them to get a decent lap. Oh, we got a couple people spun off into pit road there. Ooh, Connor to the top of the board, 42.500. Jeremy Boz goes from 18th on the grid up to 2nd with his lap to 42.747.
All right. Man, Connor Walbeck on the top of the board with a 42.4.
I was like, Duke, Spicer, and Gillespie just put in good laps too.
Yeah, Duke was real close, actually. Him and Spicer both. So probably not a good thing that, probably a good thing that I'm not out there driving right now.
Yeah.
I don't think YESCAR would take too kindly to me eating ice cream.
Where'd we get ice cream?
Robin got me some Twix ice cream bars.
Those are always good.
Mm-hmm.
I like the Snicker ones too.
That's what I want. We can't find them.
No?
Uh-uh.
I'm heading to the store tomorrow. We'll see if I can't find them and bring some over.
And you know what I really miss? Choco
What was that?
tacos. I miss a good old Choco taco.
Isn't Taco Bell bringing something back that's like that?
I thought so. I could be wrong. I've been known to be a time or two. Oh man. That's the one thing I do hate with ice cream. It's so cold my teeth hurt.
Yep.
Robin said that Taco Bell is bringing something back, like similar to that.
That's what I thought. It didn't look that good though from the pictures I seen. I
Well,
wasn't too impressed.
It's Taco Bell. Let's be honest. Chase these guys around for a minute.
We got 30 seconds left.
Yeah, I really need to fix that digger pit cam. Connor, nacho fries will never be good. Never. Just gonna say that.
Them.
Ugh. Man, I
didn't say they were good. I just said I don't mind them.
Ugh. That just, for some reason, that makes my stomach just turn. I also can't eat. I really can't eat Taco Bell anymore, anyways. So. Connor, I have serious Connor, I have serious concerns about your digestive tract. We got the 47 Poncho McDowell doing donuts on the inside there, down by road turn 1. Anything
this
with
will be
chili.
A reminder, guys.
Go ahead, Dennis.
Every 5x is 10 point negative in points, so
yeah. Send it. I don't think that anything with chili and cheese is good. I don't know if you've had an A&W Coney dog that sends you into the bathroom for like half a day, because I have. And that wasn't because it was coming out the one end. It was literally food poisoning. But all right, let's get our grid up. We'll stop jaw jacking here. Connor Wolbeck going to put it on the pole. He's got Big Duke to his outside. Cale Spicer right behind him in third. Jim Gerleski's fourth. Andrew Winans is fifth. Jeremy Boz is sixth. Travis Trussell seventh. Randy Woods eighth. Josh Cruz ninth. James Matzler is 10th. Keith Powell's 11th. Joseph Wint is 12th. Moving back a little bit further. We've got Poncho McDowell is going to start 13th. Paul Lawson 14th. Phil Connor 15th. Edward Lee is 16th. Justin Rice 17th. Bill Lance is going to start 18th. Mark Rogers going to start 19th. Gary Freeman is 20th. Alex Crocker is 21st. Ryan Coven 22nd. And that's the rest of our field. Interesting one of note, Mark Rogers in the field tonight. We usually see him over in Mooncar.
Yeah.
So, and him and Gary have a lot to say to each other.
Normally.
Normally, you know, so that's a thing. But, again, things we can't say on broadcast. Well, Connor's starting up front. We got Kale, Big Duke. Who you got for a win tonight in this one?
Well, it's been a minute since he's gotten one. At least that we've seen. I think Josh Cruz is in for a good run here.
I'm gonna take a swag here. I'm gonna go Mark Rogers.
Yeah.
So
I mean, he's starting in the back. He's gonna have a lot of work to do in that old Batman paint.
yeah, but you know, Mark can drive, so we'll see what happens.
Let's see if he can get through this field on a narrow track here.
Oh, golly. Yeah, Dennis, Corn just said Cruz literally just won a race, so
That's right. He won the last one, didn't he?
He won the last one.
Sorry, it was so tight that it...
But Corn says this, though.
Go Special Phil!
Who, me?
I just know... I just know Cruz is always right there and is always so close on these, so...
Yeah, very, very true. As we get ready to take the green, we're off. Kale with a good jump. Connor, I think, kind of let him stay with him instead of jumping right out there, and I think that's the better play here.
Yeah, he's
try to keep it to where they can't steamroll you, right?
Yep, him and Spicer are linked up pretty good here. Duke's trying to get that outside lane going.
Yep, he's got Graleski and Cruz behind him. Kale's going to slot up just a little bit. Thought better of it. Ooh, Big Duke all over the backstretch there. As he gets ready to send it down into 3. Connor Wolbeck still leads. Kale Spicer sitting in second.
He sees exactly what he wants to see behind him. 2x2 as Kale gets tight off the corner.
Big Duke loose. I don't know how the hell they kept that going still.
This isn't what Connor wants to see. He does not want to see Kale clear that second lane.
No.
Ooh, Mark Rogers is up the track and spinning in the back.
He had 2 off in the back there.
Duke's going to have a big run down the back here into 3.
Side by side for the lead. It's shaping up like the last race all over again.
Duke's going to get a good bump right here.
That's going to put Duke to the lead. Josh Cruz looking... he thought about shoving a 3 wide. He hesitated. Connor Wolbeck coming back on the bottom side. Still 2x2. Oh, what a save! I almost had it. Man,
he was biting that all through the corner.
Big Duke still leads down into turn number 3. He's blocking every way he can. Mirror
Spicer's
driving the crap.
Line.
Kale moves Chip Graleski.
Can he get a run and do the same thing that Duke did to him?
He might. I think Dave's got him covered. Yep. So Big Duke with win number 2 on the night. My God. Just my God.
Another really close finish at the end.
Yeah, let's go back. I want to check out that huge wreck. I mean, Josh Cruz was fighting this thing the whole way through. He almost had it saved too. He gets a little bit of a netcode help, but I think it just netcodes him again and right into the outside wall. Keith in it. Jeremy Boz is in it. Jeremy Boz went flipping. He turned into an airplane. And then as we come to the checkered here, if I can get that, and then we'll go blimp. I really thought Kale was going to have a run for him right here. He tried to stuff
and then
it.
if you look in the back behind these guys, Andrew slaps the wall and Connor watches his life flash in his rearview mirror.
Watch that real quick. Oh, wow. He ghosted through Connor's rear bumper. That's wild.
That was a right hook that should have been.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're going to head into the last one for the night. So this is going to be the 8-lap splash and dash. I really think this is like the coolest one of the night just because of how it is as a race. So you've only got 5 laps of fuel. It's an 8-lap race. You have to plan your timing out correctly to be able to make sure that we hit pit road. You have to hit it spot on.
Yep.
You know, there's no speed limit. You got to hit it just right. And get off pit road cleanly without roasting the ever living crap out of the tires. So, we'll see how many of these guys can do it, you know, cleanly. That's the tough part. So Andrew's in the chat. He said that was more like luck, or that was more luck than anything. Oh man.
You definitely saw the light flash in the rearview mirror for a quick second.
Yeah, there is no doubt in my mind on that one. Oh, man. Well, we've got about the same bunch kind of rolling in. We saw Big Duke pull it off last week. It's definitely an interesting one to try to hit correctly. Who you got your eye on for this one?
Big Duke's always up front with these. I'm gonna keep an eye on him because if he gets this, that's 3 for the night.
That is true. That is true.
He'll get to pocket a little money from his buddy Keith here.
Yeah. Yep. Speaking of, Keith's already out putting in laps. Trying to put in a good quality lap. Uh-oh. Joseph Wentz says he's got another question for us. Let's go ahead and grab him really quick again. It was a good thing you mentioned it early enough so I could get you early enough. What do you got for us, Joseph?
It's nothing silly, but I had to think about it in relation to Talladega.
All right.
My question is, you are in position to win at Talladega.
Uh-huh.
Who do you want behind you to push you to the win? And it can only be an active Cup driver right now.
Oh, God. If I had to pick one to push me to the win. God.
Do you know who's an underrated pusher?
Who's that?
McDowell.
That's a solid one.
That's a solid one until 2021 Daytona.
Well, he tried blocking in that one.
Yeah, that went real bad.
That was a block. That wasn't a push.
That is true.
Man, I don't know who I would pick. Like, because that's the problem with the. Are we running? I'm assuming we're running next gen cars.
Yes.
Okay.
But let's take out the manufacturer's, BS. As in,
Yeah.
like, you're pushing no matter what.
Man, if I had to pick somebody, current driver-wise, I'm probably going to get shit on for this, and I'm not really a big fan. Denny Hamlin.
That's not a bad pick, though.
He's got, what, 2 or 3 wins at Daytona?
It's 3 Daytona 500s, and I think a Talladega win, yeah.
Diggs says Elliott isn't bad at pushing. That might not be a bad one either.
The only one I would not trust behind me is Austin Dillon.
Too wild on the wheel.
I wouldn't trust Brad. Like, Brad's good at pushing, but he's super aggressive at it.
I saw what happened in Daytona in person in, what was that, 2023 or 24? Yeah, no, I'm good.
I only say Austin Dillon because I'm an Almirola fan, and all I have to say is 2018 Daytona 500. I'm still upset by it.
Yep.
Was that the one where... No, that was 2014 where he wound up in the catch fence, wasn't it?
2015, yeah.
Okay.
I remember that. 3 in the morning.
Dude, he pulled a Bobby Allison, something fierce.
Yeah, that one, as Almirola fan as well, scared me with his back injury from...
yeah. I was at work when that happened. Explain that to one of your boss.
I'm just trying to think of other active Cup cars. Blaney wouldn't be a bad pick.
Blaney would be my second.
Reddick would be a good one too. I don't know. That's a tough one because it's like sometimes you could have some of the best pushers, but with that car, it's just like you kind of spit people off the nose. You know what I mean?
That is true, yeah. But before I go, I'll leave one last question.
All right.
And this goes for the whole chat and you guys to discuss. What is your favorite memory from Talladega that you've watched personally?
Oh. I'm going to say when Earnhardt scattered the car across the tri-oval the year before and then comes back to win it the next year. I mean, I remember when that car, there was nothing left and everybody thought he was dead. So, but I'm also kind of...
Mine is easily, I know a lot of people are going to hate it, but easily 2018 Talladega Fall. After a year of heartbreak, Almirola finally wins. I loved it.
I almost think the Carl Edwards one where he ran across the finish line, like Talladega Nights, that was pretty funny.
Shades of Ricky Bobby.
Big Duke says 2000 fall from the Talladega Tower. That'd be a cool one. Diggs, I think the one where he went from 15th to 1st in a handful of laps, wasn't that his last win?
I think another one would be Dale Jarrett's final win came from Talladega.
Yep.
That one's an underrated one.
I don't think a lot of people saw that one. I think they thought he was going to win at least one more, and it just never came after that.
That was actually my first ever NASCAR plate race that I saw on TV.
God, first plate race I saw on TV was 1989 Daytona 500.
Oh, so you got to see DW do the dance.
Yeah. I saw DW do the dance. I saw my dad roll his eyes, go, "You got to be effing kidding me," and turn the TV off. Frank Mertz says Mark Martin winning a caution, or Martin won a caution-free race at Dega.
That's something that will never happen again. Is a caution-free race, especially at a restricted plate race.
Unless they get rid of the stage breaks. If they get rid of the stage breaks and give points for the stages, if they want to do that, I think you change how these guys are driving super speedways again. We go back to actually racing instead of trying to fuel save.
I totally agree.
That's my take. I know NASCAR was pretty pissed after the Daytona 500 I went to, because you had AJ Allmendinger by himself running faster than the rest of the entire group.
That was 20. Was it this year or was it last year that he did that?
It was 24 because he got spun early, came back out by himself. He was flat out, and he was pulling in a 35 car pack. Like that shouldn't happen.
Yeah,
So,
now I remember that. Yeah.
And then we got Phil in the chat. Bunch of youngsters. I remember watching unrestricted super speedway races. Well, Grandpa, not all of us hung out with Jesus.
Another good one to remember. The 2001 April race where Bobby Hamilton won it.
That's a good one. You know,
I always forget that one.
In my opinion, anytime an underdog wins, I know nowadays it's like kind of getting more common, but like back then when like somebody who like you just said, Bobby Hamilton or like the underdogs that would win, like it really like showed the emotions, you know?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
One that I will never forget is when Trevor Bain won for the Wood Brothers and how much that meant for that team.
Oh, dude, that
I was happy
huge.
for him, but I was also dejected because I was a little Bonnie fan.
Yeah. Did you guys see what Kenny Wallace found recently?
What's that?
The fire suit he was wearing the day he finished second to Dale Sr. at Talladega for Dale's last win.
You know, I watched the episode he was on Harvick's podcast, and he explained the story how Dale got him into NASCAR and how Dale wanted him to win the 2000 Talladega race.
See, I didn't watch all of it, but I caught parts of it. Herm's kind of a nut job, but I love it. I'm here for it. Yeah, it's kind of funny how you have three brothers there between Rusty, Mike, and Kenny, and they're all so different. It's very bizarre. I don't understand it.
I mean, I don't question it, but hey, it is what it is, you know?
Yep. Big Duke's over here in chat screaming that was the 2000 fall race, the one that he was at. Oh man, there was another one, Lake Speed at Darlington. I forgot that Lake Speed even won a race, but anyway. Well, Joseph, I know you got about a minute left, so I think we'll drop you back down, and good luck to you, brother.
Yeah, my game plan is basically ride, save a little something that we can go an extra lap and cheat the system, you know? So I'll see you guys next time.
All right, buddy. Joseph went, everybody. He's got some good ones. Oh, man. Well, I think this field's just about set. It looks like Spicer's probably going to put it on the pole here unless somebody puts in one hell of a heater.
Yeah, and there's not enough cars on track to help with draft, so I got my eyes on an underdog of this race.
Yeah? What are we thinking?
Look who's on track right now that you're focusing on.
Bill Lance?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good possibility as he's practicing his pit stop. We'll catch you later, Michelle. Yeah, I think Bill's a solid pick if he can nail the pit box as we see him kind of slide through there. But
by a few.
Who else we got? Somebody just picked Alex Crocker to win. Man, I think I might have to start coming up with some older NASCAR questions for some of these. Yeah. It's kind of like who was the only driver when they switched to radials that stayed on Goodyear tires for that race? Do you know, Dennis?
I do not, because I wasn't born yet.
You'll have that answer right after I do the grid. If anybody in chat gets it, let me know. Kale Spicer going to put it on the poll with a 44-166. Ryan Coven's going to start second. Big Duke's going to start third. Randy Wood is going to start fourth. Keith Powell is going to start fifth. Jeremy Boz sixth. Josh Cruz seventh. Mark Rogers is eighth. Phil Connor going to start ninth. Travis Tressel is 10th. Bill Lance is 11th. Paul Lawson going to start 12th. Going back a little bit further. Where am I at here? Andrew Wine is going to start 13th. Connor Walbeck's 14th. Pancho McDowell's 15th. Jim Graleski's 16th. Alex Crocker is 17th. Gary Freeman 18th. Joseph Wentz 19th. Ed Lee is 20th. And that rounds out the field. So kind of light tonight on drivers for this one. Frank, to answer your question, it would have been 1994 would have been the year. I don't exactly remember the track, but I could tell you. Jesus, he's still going in the chat. I know he can hear me. Oh my God. Yeah, so Kale with the pole, he's gonna it's double Dutch restart, so he can start anywhere between the yellow line and the white wall. And thanks, Big Duke. I know you hear me. But the answer to the question that I had is none other than old wingtips himself. Dave Marcus was the only car to start that race on Goodyear tires, and he never changed away from them. He had a lifetime sponsorship, and I think he still does with Goodyear. So
that doesn't surprise me that it was Dave Marcus, because he's one of those guys that is stuck in tradition, and he does not. He's always been one guy to never go away from the norm.
Well, the other thing too is the fact that he was always a test driver for Goodyear in NASCAR. Like he tested all those tires and developed them and everything. So, but I'm trying to think if I got another good one. God, I don't think I got another good one. Not off the top of my head. But all right, Cale Spicer gonna drive this thing all the way down to the restart zone. He'll go on green and we'll get this party started. And then it's the next one to hit the pit box cleanly is probably going to wind up the guy that leads. But we are off and running at the races. Cale's going to hold the bottom. Unfortunately, he gets a little further out than I like.
Good restart from everyone behind him. Those 2x2 through at least the top 12.
Yeah. Oh, we got a wreck in the back. I think I saw the 47 car go around there. That's Pancho McDowell, and it looks like Alex Crocker involved. We're going to actually kind of chase this thing around here in a minute. Big Duke to the lead on the bottom there. As we get ready to head out of turn number 4, we see Jeremy Boz float up. 3 wide. Mark Rogers headed to the front.
I was just about to say, you see Mark Rogers heading up there. He loves Dega. You got
man,
they would get loose. Oh, Mark's trying to catch it.
Oh, Mark into the wall. Cale with him.
Oh, that's a big one.
Man, that is chaos.
That's the first real big one we've seen in these pit stop races.
Well, they were pushing like hell to get up there. So we'll see how that plays into all of this.
And now that these guys are strung out, that's going to affect fuel mileage.
Yeah. It may affect how you finish this race. As you've got, we've got Ryan Coven up front. Randy Wood is second, and Keith Powell's sitting in third.
You got Cale and Duke sitting 4th and 5th.
I'm going to get this thing over so we can see the gap. Yeah, Cale and Big Duke are coming in a hurry as they've got the tail end of Keith's draft. So
coming up on a couple slower cars here.
Yep, Gary on the bottom.
That's going to spit Duke out of 4th place.
It's going to make things a little more interesting, but it might give him a chance to cool the tires down before he hits pit road. Man,
Cale's jumping down.
Oh, he missed it. He missed it.
But he's got the first pit box. Can
he
get
doesn't
load up?
make it. So Randy Wood going to be your leader right now. And you got Keith Powell, Josh Cruz, Travis Trussell, Ryan Coven, Special Phil, Big Duke. We got Bill Lance and Jim Graleski, your top 10. We'll see who's going this lap here.
I don't think it's going to be pretty busy on pit road this lap.
Yep, I think I just heard Keith pipe up there. Oh, Ryan Coven hard into the wall.
Yeah, off the nose of Connor.
Keith headed down pit road.
Connor's going to stay out here.
Probably not a bad idea because I don't think I'd want to pit with a bunch of people. Oh, Keith blew the box.
You got Jim, Big Duke, Connor, and Randy Wood. Randy Wood's all by himself.
Yeah, he's got a nice gap. Might not. If I was Randy, I'd hit pit road this time. I think we got a bunch of people coming down. Somebody calling that they're almost out of fuel?
That would be Randy.
Oh, God.
He's out as he hits pit road entry.
See if anybody slides through the box.
Randy has to coast into his box.
Oh, he blew his box. He's not going to be able to make it out of pit road. So Connor Walbeck's going to come out with the lead. Travis Tressel is 31 seconds back. We'll see if he can get to speed quick enough. Still a lot of race left, but Big Duke's way off the pace. Big Duke was a lot closer. But the gap is shrinking back to Travis Tressel. It is 8 seconds right now. You got 3 laps to go. I think Connor's a sitting duck.
I think so too.
Well, you've got Jim Graleski's got the 47 of Poncho McDowell as a drafting partner, so they're going to be moving a lot faster than even Big Duke here. Man, I think Jim might have a shot at this.
And then you got a decent group behind them. You got Hale and Travis lined up, and they got a little 5-car pack here.
Connor,
Bill Lance is sitting right there in that pack with Travis and Hale.
Connor's listening to the broadcast. He just said, "Yes, I am. I know he heard me." They're down to 1-9 to Connor.
Gonna be coming to the white this time.
Yeah, Connor is just speed-wise is going to be what, 5 to 10 mile an hour at least. Slower.
Duke was 220 getting into the corner, going into 3. Connor was 205.
Yeah, they're within a second at this point. Right about now, they've got his draft as we hit the white flag. The best thing is they're going to catch him in the corner, so Connor's going to at least have a shot here as they kind of split draft for a minute. Big Duke's going to come with a head of steam. Does Connor throw a block? He does not. He lets Big Duke go. That's insanity.
There's nothing you could do with that much momentum. You slide up and you're going to kill yourself.
But now Connor's right there with Graleski in third, or Graleski's in second. Yeah. He's going to need to make a heck of a run here. Ooh, Big Duke is all over the track. Oh,
Connor's got a chance here.
Yep, the lap car gets in the way. Is Connor going to pull it off? He does. Wow. I was not expecting that. Let's they've got the lap car Poncho there, and you see Big Duke comes down and Poncho's right there. I don't even think the Duke knew that he was there. And then Connor just swings it to the high lane, and as me and you both know, you run that mid to high, it just carries so much more momentum.
Well, it's like a rocket ship on these things.
We're going to check it right here. and we're going to go to the photo finish cam. That's close. I mean, he's got him by a fender, and Graleski's. Did Graleski get second? Yeah, he did. So Graleski pulls off a second place. I'm going to actually bump this forward a couple of frames. Yeah, I mean, you could see he's got Big Duke by just the nose cone. It's that close. That's wild. That is wild. So, Connor Walbeck going to come home your winner. Jim Graleski, Big Duke, you're rounding out your top three. And like we said at the top of this one, Big Duke always pretty formidable here. I was really hoping to see Randy get back out there if he could have hit his pit stop right, because I think they would have had a real good chance, battling top five really with everybody. I mean, the top three as it was gapped out fourth place by about 2.5 seconds there. So, solid run for everybody involved. But Dennis, thoughts on the night before we call it a night?
As always, great racing. These are always fun. They're always tight at the finish.
Kind of makes me want to jump in and run some tomorrow if I get a chance. So, as always.
This is a reminder, chat. They run these Fridays and Saturdays. We broadcast one night. They do run a second night that is unbroadcasted. Yep. But it's the same format. Yep. 3 races, 3 lap shootouts, and then your splash and dash at 8 laps. So,
and we've got the man that should have won that one, but come up just a fender length too short.
Man, I did not. I'm an idiot. I'm a rookie. This is my first night on iRacing. I don't know how to look at my relative.
All right, first time in the car?
And I thought that I was racing. I thought we were racing. Poncho was. I was like, damn, Poncho won. I thought I didn't look at my relative to see that he was a lap car, and I completely boneheaded race Poncho really hard right through the trial over there, and completely gave all the momentum to Connor there. I thought we were racing Poncho. I completely bonehead move there.
Well, with a statement like that, I almost got to ask: were you just here for the SR?
I guess. Man, it was so stupid, so dumb. But man, what's some great finishes tonight, huh?
Oh, some wild ones, some clean ones. I thought Randy and you guys were gonna have a good battle. When Randy ran out coming to pit road, I was kind of shocked, but and then he blew his pit box, and obviously the car's not gonna refire up. But you guys still made it work. You ran down Connor from about 3-4 seconds back.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, as always, the splash and dash is probably the highlight of the night.
It's a fun race, man. It's got everything you want. It's got green flag stops, shootouts, and close finish. It's like,
yeah, you can't ask for anything better. So
yeah, it's everything you want in a race.
Yep. But no, I mean, overall, I think tonight was good.
Fantastic, man. Some really good finishes tonight, though.
Yeah,
fantastic finishes all throughout the night.
Like when I think it was Kale tried to shove it underneath you there at Daytona. I think it was you. So you kind of see the Hail Mary on the last lap, last corner kind of deal, and I think that's what makes it even more exciting. And some guys make it 6, some guys don't. I mean, we saw the incident in the trial with Josh Cruz and Connor.
Yeah, but even that one was a fantastic finish.
Oh,
that still was that was still a good finish. So even I had 3-4 phenomenal races tonight.
Oh,
that was great.
I do believe we have Connor down in the channel below us in the winner's circle.
Yeah, I'll pull him up real quick. Hang on just a second. I thought I had given you guys permissions to, but
I can. I hadn't pulled him yet. There he is. So you're listening to the broadcast. You hear me say that you're a sitting duck, and then you still pull off the win.
I'm just as shocked as you are here.
I'm not. I saw what you did. Do you know what you did?
I don't even know what I did. I was just gonna fall back just to try and get them closer. They didn't have that big of a run as they did, and I'm like, fuck it. It's a hosted. What goes down goes down.
Well, I saw you do it in the other Dagger races. You swung it high after they caught you, and then you got you started gaining momentum coming down, pulling the draft, and then you just kind of swung it wide when Duke went to go race the lap car.
So stupid. So
I think
dumb.
that's the statement of the night,
Yeah,
right
and all of
there.
a sudden Duke was losing momentum. I'm like, what is going on?
I thought I was racing the 40. I thought I was racing the 47, man. I didn't look at my relative like an idiot,
Well, it
like a
happens.
complete idiot, and there it was.
You win
Like,
some,
I thought
you
I
lose
could have
some.
maybe gotten second from Jim, but I was not getting the lead from you. And then all of a sudden, here you
Well,
come back to me, and we're going 3 wide for the finish.
Yeah.
The best part is I've got it right here. He was racing the lap car and Jim still beat him.
Yeah, like so bad, man. So bad.
Oh God. Well, I mean, we got to give you some crap, right?
Hey, it's okay. It is okay.
Oh man. Well,
We
you
just
know,
laugh it off and go on to the next one.
well, that's all you can do at this point. So,
Yeah.
oh well.
Problem is with the last one, you got to think about it till the next race tomorrow night.
It's only 24 hours. You'll be fine. You wear it off. You'll be good to go.
Yeah,
Run a,
At
run
least
a
you're not
couple,
waiting a full week.
yeah, go run a couple officials at Dega tomorrow in the trucks, and you'll wish you were back over here. So,
You probably, I'll probably get my B license tomorrow.
yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
I got my
pretty
B
much.
license today.
Oh, and not up from a C. It was back
No,
from an A, right?
no. Yeah. Well, I mean,
I'll probably be
we
that the
don't-
same
we-
exact
we don't-
way.
We don't need to worry about the roadmap
No.
of how I got to the.
No,
B,
no,
but,
that little guy. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
All right, guys. Well, good racing tonight.
The points are up. I'll give you a quick update real quick. I'm leading Keith by 335. Joshua Dillaha is elite is 415 back. Jeremy Bowes is 541 back. Round out the top 5 is Paul laying down the law, son, with 564 points back.
Connor's got a hole to dig out of.
Connor's up. Connor's up to 6th place.
Yep.
576 points back. So
Yeah.
big gains.
Yep. So, and just so everybody on that's watched the broadcast knows, points end on Halloween, correct?
Yes, Halloween night, the spooky season. Maybe we do something different for that. I don't know.
You could
I
run.
think I might have something in.
run-
I was talking about changing qualifying for next month, and so in qualifying, every 5x you get a 10-point deduction. You get a
Right.
10-point penalty.
Yep.
So I was thinking about just starting to do every 1 point you get a 2-point penalty. So no matter what, if you get an off track, you're still going to get penalized something. That still evens out to 10, 5
Right.
and 10. So
Right.
thinking about doing that, but maybe we start that on Halloween and then maybe make it worth a little bit more. We'll see what happens. I don't know.
I mean, you could throw a curveball and do a race in the 87s in the dark at Talladega. You got to turn the driving line on. Good luck, everybody else.
right?
Oh God,
We've done that before. It's
gotta
interesting.
make me practice that ahead of time.
Well, it's kind of like you do know that there's a challenge for Mount Washington to drive a car without headlights up Mount Washington with just the driving line on.
Oh man,
I've done it. It's tricky. I've done it, but
have you soapbox derby it down?
Oh,
down,
dude, that
down
is
in
fun.
a V.
that is
It's
fun.
a lot of fun. It's way more fun than what I had ever realized it would be.
It's kind of one of those dumb things that you kind of just fall into and go, "Wow, that was actually kind of exciting."
Oh, hey, real quick, I heard you mention it on your broadcast, but I want to mention it again. I'm doing a $5 raffle for every $5 donated to help my trip going out to Pomona. I bought 5 of the exact identical hats to what I wear on the stream. I got the ATL patch on. I'm going to get them signed by each NHRA champion. So each hat will have a Pro Stock Motorcycle, Funny Car, and Top Fuel champion signature on it. And every $5 donated gets your name in the raffle. So if you donate 10, you get 2 squares in the raffle. And then when I get back, I'm going to spin the wheel and going to send the hats out. And if I get a lot of extra, obviously I'm going to get more merch when I'm out there, shirts, hats, because being invited by the NHRA, I'm probably going to get an opportunity to get some merch anyway. So I'll be raffling all that stuff out. I appreciate everybody's help if we could help me out.
And they can go over to your TikTok, correct? And get the link tree.
TikTok to my link in my bio, and that leads to my link tree, and it's the first 3 links in there. It says help me get to Pomona.
There we go. So I tried to mention at the start because I knew that was a thing, and I'd remember.
Yeah, I did hear
the,
you. I appreciate that. But
I seen the TikTok earlier today about it. So, but all right. Well, I think for us in the booth up here, guys, for everybody watching my stream, we're gonna call it a night. We'll be back Sunday night with all the slow car, fast car stuff. One of the last 3 events before we take our winter break. So you're not gonna want to miss that. But other than that, we will catch everybody Sunday night.